Good morning, everyone. Today I have the pleasure of speaking to Oren from Online CPA. Oren, how you doing?
Good, Baruch Hashem, how are you?
Good. I'm doing very good. And we've been communicating, and you have an interesting background, and you can help our online sellers saving this taxes. So tell me a little bit quickly about your background and how you came to the point of providing financial services to online sellers.
Okay, so again, thank you for having me. I really am, I'm an accountant for 15 years, working for a CPA firm. Right in the pandemic time, I started helping some friends and people who had the need to do a transition the business from a QuickBook desktop to QuickBook Online. Right at the same time, people start to sell online. They open stores on Amazon and they reach out to me, and I start advisory and consultation and also helping them to do sales tax. And this is how we started to pick up accounts and came out on really on our own.
Okay, that's exciting, and I know you're coming to the event on March 5th. Tell me a little bit about the biggest mistakes you see online sellers making as far as accounting goes.
So we find out that in our opinion, most of the time it's starting with the books. The books has to be managed and really taken care of by an accountant who has a digital mindset to understand the business. Look, e-commerce is very unique area, and not too many the traditional accountant, or if you hire somebody overseas, they don't know the industry very well, and you end up with the tax return with a higher liability than you should. So we advise to hire somebody who knows the industry, who has a digital mindset in terms of understanding, and they can maximize the deduction for your customers, and which translate into paying less taxes at the end of the year.
Right. I mean, the end goal is obviously, I think most people are not looking to pay more taxes, they're looking to pay less taxes. So I agree. What are the biggest potential savings that you've seen from an e-commerce seller? Like, where can they really save money on their taxes if they get this right? What's the this?
In my view, it's in the inventory. Inventory management, if it's done correctly, because you have to remember many of our clients have inventory on a different channel, different platform, physical inventory, or even inventory on hand in the transit coming from overseas and landing in Amazon warehouse. If you get a hold on really accounting for the correct inventory end of the year, it can make a tremendous change in the profitability, of course, in the business and correctly and accurately, which translate again to have the right profit margin for the e-commerce industry and also end up paying less taxes. So I think inventory management is the number one item you should really pay attention to and make sure you manage it in the correct way.
Right. I mean, it gets complicated when you actually own the inventory. I understand. So if I pay for a shipment that's coming from China, that's going to Amazon, and it's $50,000 worth, and it's on the boat. So I guess it gets complicated. At what point do I own it? Do I have to put it on my books, which will higher the money, which is not what I want, right? We want to do less. So yeah, I get that, and I can see how that could be potentially better if you have a good handle on it. How can you help? Like, how specifically would you help an online seller?
Okay, so we have a accountants all in house or a US based team. What we specialize in our e-commerce accounting in terms we understand the industry, we educate ourselves in e-commerce, and we really behave like our clients. So everything we do is online. Everything they do is connecting all the application into one place. So regardless how many marketplace you are on, we'll connect it to people online, and we're going to present you in one place a detailed report every month that will be as accurate as possible to reflect where you are. We believe that if we manage it on a monthly basis, the tax return will be very accurate and you will take advantage of most of the deduction in the end of the year.
Right.
Really,
Yeah, one last question. I mean, does it make a difference like what state you're in? I mean, is it just United States? I mean, because every state has different state laws. Do you handle clients from all over the country?
yes, we handle clients of our country and even overseas who open an account in the US. Yes, if you referring to sales tax compliance, yes, we are doing filing sales tax in all the US. We have a application that manage that for us, and we, believe it or not, most people are overpaying sales tax what they should. It should be flat what you collected. This is what you owe and not a penny more. So we're doing a good job to really make sure you're not on a hole, right? Not using your own money for the government. But we also assist people overseas to open a US company. We recommend, in like a state like Wyoming or maybe Florida, because it's easy in taxation wise. But we will help. We help you to incorporate. We help you to establish the nexus in the places and also following up the account, as I said, every month, so you have a good picture, end of the year, where you are.
Okay, so that's very interesting. So I appreciate you coming on, and it's very nice to meet you. I'm going to put the links below if anybody wants to contact you, and you're also coming to the event,
Yes.
so I'm sure you'll meet many of our sellers, and we wish you the best of luck. And thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. Thank you.